All right, so I would be quickly showing you another indicator called Bollinger Bands. Now, Bollinger Bands, unlike the indicators I showed you earlier, which focuses on momentum, Bollinger Bands focus on, and they act like dynamic support and resistance. You know, these support and resistance lines that I drew, these blue and green lines, they are not dynamic, they are stable, they are there. Your Bollinger Bands are actually two standard deviations away from price at the moment. And they are showing you when price is stretched or overstretched from its baseline, and that means is most likely going to respond in the opposite. What I mean is, think about price as an elastic. Once you stretch it, it will retract, right? Once it goes up, it will go down. Once it goes down, it will go up. Now, think about these Bollinger Bands and your support and resistance line as not walls or floor, but as the belly of a fat man. If you put a punch in a belly of a fat man or in a balloon, it will first of all go in and then it will come out. In physics, it is called upthrust. It means the force that you use to push it down will first go in a little and then it will push it back. All right, so you can see sometimes that your price will break through your resistance. That's because your resistance is not dynamic, but Bollinger Bands are dynamic resistance and support levels. All right, so there are three lines: the upper Bollinger Band, the middle one that serves as your moving average. It tells you what is the direction, the average direction of the market, and then the lower Bollinger Bands. Now, the simple use of Bollinger Band is that when price gets to or breaks out of the lower Bollinger Band, it has overstretched and it will most likely come back up. And you can see that here. A lot of the time in powerful trends, what will happen is price will be surfing on the Bollinger Band, right? Okay, good. But when that is not the case, usually when price touches or goes near or breaks through the Bollinger Band, they will come down. You can see an example here. Let me remove some of my drawings so that you can see it clearly. Over here, can you see the price was coming right here, and when it touched the Bollinger Band, it went down. Now, you would have thought it would bounce back here, but that is not the case because, again, your resistance can be broken, and this is a dynamic support. That's why you have to draw your lines. But on the average, when it hits, it can decide to be surfing. You see that it broke out here, it went back. So 90% of the time, price will stay inside the Bollinger Band. So when you see price break out of the Bollinger Band, you can take a trade on it because you can be 90% sure it will go back inside. Now, you can't just take a trade based on only Bollinger Band. You add other indicators to make sure you're right, especially your support and resistance line. All right, a lot of the time, this middle Bollinger Band will also serve as support and resistance. So you can see right here, and when price got there, it's the middle Bollinger Band, it just went back up. All right, so basically that's what Bollinger Bands do. And when you want to change the settings, you can simply go to style. You can leave all these things here. Just leave it. The major thing is that the standard deviation is 2. All right, go to style. You can remove the background. You can make the lines, the upper line, you can change it to red. If you want that all your lines should be red, you can change the opacity and you can make it thick. All right. You can touch your lower line is blue, you can make it thick. And then you can save as default. Can you see now? So this thing is telling you the middle Bollinger Band again is, it acts as an EMA, estimated moving average, and it tells you what is the direction of the market at the moment. So the direction of the market in HFX is the ultimate signal. You want to know where is price going, what direction is it going, down or up. If price is going down, you cannot take a buy because you're trading against the trend. So when you see the price hit the Bollinger Band here, the normal thing is for it to go up, but you won't take the trade because the EMA is telling you that this thing is going down. So you're looking for somewhere to sell. So when you see it come back up, say yes, most likely it will go down again. If it supports other signals, you can take a sell here. All right. So Bollinger Bands are best useful when the market is not trendy, when the market is not making this kind of moves, when the market is just moving like this. When it's moving like this, going up and going down, you can take trade. But when it begins to make strong moves like this, Bollinger Bands will not be very useful for you. All right. So in that case, you go for your stochastic, RSI, and other indicators that I will be showing you. The next indicator I want to show you today is Parabolic SAR. Do you remember physics? Is there a science student here? The word parabolic should be familiar, right? Let me just look for the indicator. Now, it will not show up like this on your screen because I've actually edited mine. You can actually hide an indicator instead of deleting it. Just click on that button that looks like that icon of eye. Now, again, your parabolic SAR tells you what direction this particular candle is most likely to go, or it tells you what direction is the price going at this time. So it works like your EMA. And again, it tells you about the trend. So you are looking at the market different angles, right? So the first group of indicators, their momentum, they tell you what the energy is. Now, this group of indicators I'm showing you, they are trend indicators. They're telling you what is the market doing, what direction is the market going. So your parabolic SARs are telling you that when your parabolic SAR is below a candle, it's telling you that price is going up. So parabolic SARs are like forces pushing against their own direction. Do you get it? When they are below you, they are telling you price is most likely going to go up. So in this kind of trend, the parabolic SAR is telling you that price is going to go up. You're looking for where to buy. All right. But when you are here and parabolic SARs are telling you that, man, your price is going down, what are you doing? You're looking for a sell. Okay, so basically that's how parabolic SARs work. Now let me show you how it's set. Usually the color might be different. You change it to the color that you prefer. If it's white, you can change it to black. Yeah, you can change it to basically any color. I think I like it black like this. You can change the shape to crosses. All right. And basically that you can change the thickness right here. You can make it thinner. But like my parabolic SARs, thick. And then you save as default so that you don't have to do the same thing again. And there you go. So when you combine parabolic SARs with, say, Bollinger Band, That's two indicators telling you what trend is the market going. But you know, you don't want to combine two trend indicators with each other. You want to combine momentum indicator with trend indicator so that you're looking at the trend and you're looking at the momentum. All right, because these guys will just be telling you the same thing. This guy is saying it's going up, this one is saying it's going up. Fine, fine, I know. All right. Okay, so you want to combine a parabolic SAR with your stochastic or RSI. You want to combine Bollinger Band with stochastic or RSI. But the most important thing is drawing your support and resistance line, all right? Okay, so let me show you. I think I've exhausted my list of indicators that I intend to show you. If you have any questions at the moment, you can ask so that I address them before I move on.